Hello, lovely people. Here we are again for the reading of this week. We have quite a chart week. We have new moon on Thursday, new moon in Gemini. I kept talking about it. It's a new moon in conjunction with Venus. You also have Mercury and Jupiter in Gemini. So there's a lot happening around the idea of communication. These days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday, they're really good days for you to work with yourself a little bit, to set intentions for the coming month, especially in the area of communication, to find your inner voice, to speak your truth, to speak with authenticity, and even more because Venus is there in perfect conjunction with this new moon. It's a very good time for you to set objectives, or to set intentions rather than objectives, about your relationships, especially about your love relationship. It's a good time to unblock some situations there, you guessed it, through communication. So the right communication, the right words can do million things, can do really wonders these days. I am very excited to do the reading of this week with the fairies. So I have this deck with the messages from the magical fairies, and I'm so excited about it for two reasons. One is that I used to work a lot with this card when I started to do readings, with intuitive readings with oracle cards, and my friends back then were often saying, please bring the fairies when you come, or calling me and saying, oh, can you draw a message from the fairies for me? It was really sweet. And the second one is that during the workshop we had for the new moon, the workshop we had last Sunday, I was inspired to create a meditation, a guided meditation with the fairies. I felt it so strong, and thank you for the people who were there. It was an incredible connection that was enhanced during the workshop through this meditation and other exercises and meditations as well. And I felt so inspired that I recorded my first guided meditation, which I wanted to do for a long time. You will find it now on my YouTube channel. It's a meditation you can use on any new moon. And I'm going to put the link in the comments for it. I'm super excited to have it out there, and I can't wait for your feedbacks. Good. So let's see what the fairies are telling us for the week. The first card that I withdrawn, it's called Love Life. Amazing, no? The cards are magical. They come with the messages that, I often say to my clients in one-to-one sessions that we do all the astrological technical part, and then we draw cards, and everything is just summed up in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and it is just amazing. So the first card for this the first message for this week is about working on your love life this week, and I would say the entire cycle that is opened by the new moon in Gemini. It is a card that is a lot about, you see there are two kids here, or two small fairies or spirits, and I feel it's a lot about the fact that you can bring change in your relationship by acting as a child more, in the sense of being more free, be more playful this week and this cycle, this month that is coming. Be more, don't put so many limitations, just play around. Be a bit like at the beginning of your relationship. The second card that I withdrawn is called Spiritual Teacher. So the lesson we need to integrate this week, or the thing that will uplift us this week and this new moon cycle, is about spirituality, inviting spiritual practices in our lives. We can also meet someone who can be a spiritual teacher for us, and who could guide us and support us, create the space for us to do some meditations, do some understand some deeper things that we want to connect with. This card is often, so you see there is a fairy with some wild animals, with some rabbits, actually, not more than one animal. So it's also a good week to connect with our pets. If you have a pet, just keep them in your arms. They can uplift us, they can actually remove negative energy, and they teach us unconditional love. So it's amazing to have pets around us. The third card, which is about the result of this week, the debt has been paid off. it's the message from this card. It is about the idea that the first thing that came to mind actually is that if you had a karmic debt to pay in your relationship with your partner, it is paid. Woohoo! These are not easy things to do, so congratulations that you've done that we've done that. The second thing that comes to mind is that you might feel during this cycle as being more, and during this week, because these are messages for this week, you can feel more uplifted in your relationship, you can feel more like free, lighter. And going back to the first card, this will like create the space for you to feel more free, to act in a more playful and play with your inner child. Yeah, so these are the messages for this week. I'm really excited to have the fairies with us. It's the fairies energy is really beautiful, because on one hand it's very playful and it's very easy to work with. It doesn't show seriousness in a way, but on the other way the fairies come with firm and clear messages. So enjoy, my lovelies. I hope this resonates with you and it's guiding your week, inspiring your week for having a better one. See you soon, and don't forget to dream big.